Nemesis. I've just realised I'm actually wearing a green jumper. I'm probably with a floating head. Nemesis, still untamable. Okay, Nemesis opened in 1994. I think it was in March. Was it in March? Yeah, it was in March. And cost a whopping £10 million. Now, back in them days, that was a lot of money. And the manufacturer was B&M. However, though, this was the first invert coaster in the United Kingdom. Now, the duration of this ride is actually quite short. It's only 1:20, believe it or not. And you can find this ride in Forbidden Valley, shared with Galactica and Blade. Now, I'm going to say it straight away. Nemesis is one of the top list coasters you have to do when you're in Alton Towers. I need to point out, before you even head towards Nemesis, there's like this Nemesis object covered round fencing. That is not a gun. It is a drill. A drill. As you head towards Nemesis, you have the big sign Nemesis. It's all rustic looking. What makes me laugh is people who have never been on Nemesis for the first time, as you can just see it as you're heading towards it, that big giant helix, and you just see it going around there like 45 miles an hour. It looks insane, and to be fair, it is insane. As you're heading towards the entrance, you know it's going to be a good day where all you do is straight away turn to the right instead of turning to the left. If you are heading towards the left side, you know it's going to be a very busy day, and then that queue is going to be more than an hour. I have done it twice, I think. Going up there, I felt like I was coming out of the park. As you're walking through the queue line, it hasn't got that much steaming, I would say. You know, it's still got the whole rocks and stuff, and I do miss the whole fact of they had the red waterfall. Don't know why they switched it off. It could have been due to filter problems, or it cost a lot of money to kind of run. I don't know. If you know, let me know. But as you're getting closer and closer to the station, you can just see this ride roaring through the area, especially when you see it do the loop. And then when you head into the station, all you can hear is as it comes into the station. You've got the whole still untamable still kicking in there, which, to be fair, come on, you need to update the whole, not the soundtrack, but the voices. Now, this ride has 8 rows. Sometimes people prefer the front row. I personally prefer the actual rear. I think you get more whipped around and you get more G-force through the entire ride. So there you go, you're all settled, you're ready to go. Off you go, we'll give you the dispatch. So all straight away, the floor lowers and you start to move. You kind of bend to the right and you start heading towards the left. Now, this ride isn't particularly high. It's only 42 feet. However, the drop is 109 feet because the ride itself is digged down into the ground. So you're going down the hill. It doesn't seem like a steep drop, but then straight away, bang, you hit into the first inversion. And wow, that is high. And then all of a sudden you hit straight into a helix, which everyone can see, which that's where you get the most speed from. 45 miles an hour through that helix. And then straight away you hit into a 0G roll over the station. That is brilliant. I absolutely love that. I think that is the best bit in the ride. And then you kind of bend yourself back around, ready to do the big loop, where if you are on the queue line, you can physically see it. Literally, it's just about to hit the queue line and then it spins back around again. This ride has so many near misses. It's incredible. And then you kind of bank to the left, and then all of a sudden you got another inversion where you nearly hit a bus, and then it's over. Now, it is very short, and I wish that it was longer, especially an extra, I'd say, a minute, but because of how old it was back in the days, and to this day now, it's still a very good ride. The throughputs on this ride are incredible. You never really queuing for that long, to be fair. I've never really seen a big 2-3 hour queue, not like Smiler where it's always 90 minutes. All in all, this ride does have 4 inversions, all incredibly great. I absolutely love this coaster. I have a very special place in my heart for this coaster. I used to operate it back in the days, and I can just tell you straight off the bat, this ride is one of the best ones at Alton Towers, if not in the UK. What's great about it, the soundtrack is really good. It does have some kind of cheese on toast slogans with it, but you know what, it works. It did work back in the days, and I suppose it does work now. The theming of it around the actual station where you have this whole Nemesis, it looks amazing. Overall, I absolutely love this coaster, and I think anyone who's been to Alton Towers will totally agree. I don't think no one will say that it's a bad ride. Some people may say it's a bit short, which I totally agree with. So I'm going to stand here and give Nemesis a round of applause, because this ride is thrill-tastic. Why don't you let me know your thoughts about Nemesis? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? Do you think they could have improved on it back in the days? Do you think it's overhyped? Why don't you let me know by commenting below this video, and also you can follow us on our social medias on Instagram, Facebook, and if you are new to this channel, make sure you do subscribe and hit that bell icon. Every time we upload a new video, you will be notified. So I'm Danny, and thank you for watching Ride Reviews.